There we go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm Kareem Clemens. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for following me today. Do we have any? Okay, do we have any? Okay, so today is March the 14th, 2021, and I'm so excited, and so should you. This here is the Kobe Bryant and Rasheem Crawford right on this Sunday, right here, right now. Okay, so welcome. I have a program here for you guys today on this Sunday. Thank you guys so much for being here. Okay, so right now I'm going to start with breaking news. We have some breaking news. Breaking news is coming from the social media network, which we are now hearing Kurt Franklin apologize after cursing out son and leak audio video. Okay, so according to social media, they're saying that gospel recording artist Kurt Franklin was forced to apologize after his son released audio on social media. We have the audio right here. We're going to play the audio in just a minute. But as we continue to learn about this story, uh, it says here's the video of Kurt Franklin cursing out his son, then apologizing. Okay, so we're gonna go straight into this video. Okay, let's go into the video. Do we have the video? Hold on, just give me 1 second, guys. All right, so we have a video that's supposed to be allegedly Kurt Franklin, and this is a video of him allegedly, or what they say, cursing out.
I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. Shut the fuck up. I'm old. I did it. He just hung up the phone.
I have an oldest son named Kareem Franklin. In May, he'll be 33. For many years, we have had a toxic relationship with him as a family. We've tried for many years through counseling, to therapy, to try to rectify this private family matter. Recently, my son and I had an argument that he chose to record. I felt extremely disrespected in that conversation, and I lost my temper. And I said words that are not appropriate. And I'm sincerely sorry to all of you. I sincerely apologize. I want you to know as a father that during that conversation, I called the family therapist and got that therapist on the phone to try to help. He never played that part of the recording. I'm not perfect. I'm human and I'm going to make mistakes and I'm trying to get it right. Please keep me and my family in your prayers.
Okay, so we just heard that bombshell video of allegedly Kurt Franklin cursing his son out, and then we just seen the video of, well, we just listened to audio of that conversation that was recorded, and then now we have a video bombshell breaking news. Kurt Franklin apologizing. Okay, apologizing, and he said what he said right there, and we heard it, and everybody's not perfect, and everybody is definitely bound to make mistakes in their lives. Kurt Franklin is not a perfect person. He is a man of God, but we're all not perfect. Okay, he's not a perfect person, and what he did was what anybody else would have done. Curse a mother up out, okay? And even if they are saved, sanctified, and filled with the Holy Ghost, okay? And making music for God. But sometimes, it is what it is. And when you have this type of publicity where Kurt Franklin, uh, you know, did what he did, or allegedly did what he did, or well, we have heard now that it's been confirmed that that was him, and he said he sincerely apologized and he is seeking help. But what's happening is that people are taking certain things and they use it against you. They will use it against you. God don't use things against you, but you use things against people here in this great country. Okay? And that's what they did. Social media have taken this video and we just showed you. And if you missed it, you guys could go back or rewind it back where Kurt Franklin cursed his son out on the phone and then he apologized in a video. It is what it is. Okay, so shout out to Kurt Franklin. We all have family problems. Okay, and it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, so Kurt Franklin, he's not perfect. He's human, and you probably would have cursed him, just like he did. Okay. All right. So welcome to this edition of Kobe Bryant and Rasheem Crawford Day right here, right now on this Sunday. My next story that I'm going to talk about is the stimulus check. Okay, so if you guys have not already seen on my social media posts or wallpaper, I have posted a link that will take you over to the Situation Room that will show you uh, where was the money deposited, if it was on those dates, etc., yada yada, and what bank, when is your bank going to release the funds. But listen, if you go on to the IRS portal website right now, you can type in your social security number, your name, your date of birth, and if you filed your taxes, you will see your relief impact check. When would it be available to you in your direct deposit? Or if you're getting a card, or if you're going to get a check, a paper check. But you can go up there and the IRS portal right now, go there right now, and it will tell you when you will receive your check, okay, through the direct deposit. Now, I don't know if you are going to receive the paper check or if you're going to receive what is called the EIP card. That is a Visa card that they send your money on, okay? So I would hope that you guys would have Cash App, or if you guys have Chime Bank, where you guys can get the debit card from the Chime uh, organization headquarters, and Cash App. If you have Cash App on your phone, yes, people are receiving their stimulus check on their Cash App, and those are probably some of the people that are receiving their check firsthand. Because people like, well, how are they receiving this money when he just signed this bill? But no, that information that is on my wall, Facebook, you can go down on there and you can see where the link, and the link will show you what bank you're affiliated with, and when did the deposit go into that account. Okay, so yeah, so go up there and check that out. Okay, so we are live on Facebook, we are live on YouTube, we are live on the Omega Studio News like page, and we're also live on the blog page. Okay, we're also live on the blog page. Okay, so at this time, I want to do my social media shout outs. At this time, I want to say shout out to my cat Butts. I want to say shout out to Al Nicholson, Daquan Jones. I want to shout out to Nate Love. I want to shout out to, now let me get this right, Religious Wink TV, but her name has changed. I believe it's Drew Murray. So shout out to you. Shout out to DC Sanders. Shout out to Carlton Boyd and the Brisbane and Boyd family. And shout out to Jonathan Green. And also shout out to, while I'm here, because it's Kobe and Sheeny Sunday, I want to say shout out to Rasheem Crawford's brothers and sisters, which Will, I seen that tan. And that tan, it's going to be there for a while, brother. It's going to be there for a while. So what you need to do, and people just ignore it, we black, people white, it is what it is. You have to wear sunscreen. The sun does not discriminate. You have to wear sunscreen. Okay? If you black, dark, you still have to wear it. If you light, white, you still have to wear it. Okay? Because it's protecting your skin. And people do, no matter what color you are, can get skin cancer. You have skin, so you can get skin cancer from the UV from the sun. And that burn, good Lord have mercy. I had that all on my chest. Okay, so shout out to Tamika. Shout out to Will, both Wills. And also shout out to, I'm not going to forget you, Sharif. Shout out to Sharif. Shout out to Sarah. You know, I love you, boo. Shout out to Sammy Chambers. Shout out to Natasha. And also, let's see, and shout out to Jennifer. Okay, I ain't forget you. That's Sheeny's girlfriend, or AKA fiance. All right, she got him for life. All right, so yes, this is Kobe and Sheeny Sunday, right here, right now. So yes, so they are going to, yes, so if you go up there and you go check the portal, you will see when you will receive your check. But also, too, ladies and gentlemen, you must file your income taxes. You have to file your income taxes for order to get that information. And if you don't have any type of information that is up there that is going to send, you know, in direct deposit, you're going to have to wait for the check. Now, listen, they're saying that there are different waves. There are different waves. And if we notice, and this is down at the bottom, the direct deposit wave, that's the first wave. Okay, the direct deposit is the first wave. And then the second wave is the paper check recipients. Okay, and then the third wave is the EIP card. Okay, and then the fourth wave is the recovery rebate, which at that time, people should already have their check and they should have already saved it and also, you know, put it towards, you know, future, you know, or invest with it, because sometimes when we get it, you know, it's all gone. It's like giving a baby candy and it's all gone. Not knowing that that sugar and that sweetness is like going right into his teeth. But it's okay. I mean, it's his baby teeth. They're all gonna fall out, and then his adult teeth gonna appear in. So it is what it is. They got like a free token. All right. So yeah. So basically, yeah. So my next part is I'm going to do this here. All right. So my next part, yes, I know. Thank you so much. That is Instagram. Thank you. So yeah, so I'm going to move on to the blog page, but while I do that, I want to go to, I'm gonna say breaking news. I'm gonna say breaking news. So I have the mic, but I don't have a stand, and I like using this mic. So right now I'm just using it like right up here. And also, if you guys haven't noticed, I don't have the green screen. It's not that I don't have it anymore. It's just that a couple of reasons. Number one is, when you have the green screen, if you don't have the proper lighting, it's going to cause shadow. Like you can see my shadow right there, and it's gonna just be all fuzzy and all that other stuff. And ain't nobody got time for that. So I just follow what They Love do, because They Love actually, and this is actually an anniversary. Around this time last year, it was because They Love. She had the program StreamYard, and I actually loved her show, and I love the content, and I love what she does and how she do it in programming. So I got the StreamYard. So now this is what I have here, and it's already it's already a year because I started this around the time when the coronavirus, where everybody had went on lockdown, when we had when the schools closed, everybody went on quarantine. It was just a mess around this time last year because everybody didn't know what the hell was going on. So what I did was I actually got the program and I started producing videos and talking about the coronavirus. And I am going to show you a video that played on the 13th of March, okay, 2020. But before I do that, we will go into the uh, John Hopkins coronavirus board. If you guys follow me, you guys know that I share that information on my blog page. I take screenshots of it and I share it on the blog page because it's very important, people. It's very important. Okay. I mean, it may not be important to you, but it's important to me. It's important to all my fans and those who follow me. But it's important that we understand that it's still there. Okay. It's still there. And that we must continue to wear our masks. We must continue to social distance ourselves. We must continue to get vaccinated. We must continue to still get tested. We must continue to do all these things. But this is the thing. We have done this so much that we have forgot about the flu. We forgot about the flu. Like, we forgot about the flu. Flu shot, flu education, flu season. We have forgot about the flu. Everything is about the coronavirus. Okay, everything has been about the coronavirus. But I can tell you by the grace of God that we have come a long way. Some people have not even made it. Okay, they have not made it because they are the ones that are on this John Hopkins that I'm going to share with you in a minute under the deaths, and the deaths have told higher and higher. Okay, some people had it and didn't even know how they got it. Like according to one of the guests that was on the Maddie in the Morning show, where T.S. Madison is the host. He said, and it was around this time. He said that he and his lover was quarantined, and he said he wore the gloves, he wore the mask, he wore everything. He did the sanitizer. He don't know how he got the coronavirus. Okay, and that's when the CDC and the White House, when the president was a different president, issued these guidelines. Okay, and then WHO, World Health Organization, they actually came out and gave these guidelines, and then that's when, because they were like, well, it's surface, it stays on surface this long, and then some people were saying it was airborne. It couldn't be airborne because if it was airborne, a lot of people would have been infected. And you could tell one thing, and I have this in archives because it's in my videos because I went and I videoed it, but it showed long enough. And I think when we watch that video, I'm going to show you the video. We're going to see under the coronavirus update that I did a year ago on the 13th. So we'll see if I pulled up the John Hopkins. I think I was just now getting into the strains and getting into everything. But we'll take a look at this. Let's take a look at this right here, right now. Okay, let's take a look at this. Yep, it was Friday the 13th, 2020. Yeah, Friday the 13th, 2020. Okay. Okay, so yep, that was the debt clock. So let's rewind this back. Okay. Okay, here we go. Breaking news. Let's see. Oh, okay. My bad. I did that wrong. Here. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to make this bigger. Let me see where I stopped off at.
Play. Hold on, if I can go.
We'll take a look at
Here
this
we
right here.
see as
Those are all the territories. Okay? I'm sorry about my pronunciation, but it is what it is. You guys see it.
Okay.
Okay, so all the other states, we do see, again, that they're either high and none or high and where there is high in cases and transmission. And as we notice, as we see right here from the CDC, that majority is coming from the western part of our country. And that's where it first broke out. Coming in from cruise ship, people coming in from ports, that stuff should have been with the government, what the government should have already known, and they should have did something about it. And again, I don't know why the VP is in charge of all this when he has a job that he has to do. That's why we have cabinets. The Health and Human Services, who has been, who do you call it? The cabinet for the Health and Human Services need to be working in conjunction with the president and the vice president and the CDC to address the matter. We need to be seeing his face. We need to be seeing someone from the CDC's face, not the vice president's face, not the president's face. Okay, we might see them once in a while, okay, but we should be seeing the CDC and the Health and Human Services cabinet member who needs to be addressing all this. I guess you pick these people, but you don't trust them to handle out their duties. So what are they good for? Okay, so here, this is that Diamond Princess cruise ship that they said that a lot of people, about over 4,000 people was on there. They said 46 tested positive. Some of them were staff members of the cruise ship. Some of them were patrons of the cruise ship. Okay, I think they took some off and they kept the staff people on. Here we see, as of January 12, 2020 to March 11, 2020 at 4 p.m. Eastern time. And this is what we see here when we see the number of cases, okay? And then we see here that it was down. You see? Listen, ladies and gentlemen, let me put this up on the screen real big, okay? You see this? Again, the administration should have done something about this, okay, when those numbers was right here, again, in January. They should have done all this closure, public school closure, and you know, it's cold, they can do all this, you know, the kids could be out of school because you know, they're gonna have to make up these days at the end. Don't just believe that the schools are gonna close and y'all gonna get out in June. Okay, absolutely not. Y'all gonna have to stay a couple more days in school. So don't get mad when they
Okay, so what we're watching right here, right now, is the a video that I have done 1 year ago on the 13th, because it's 14, 1 year ago and 1 day, on 2020, with the update or when we were all facing the quarantine. But I wanted to go into, let me see if I can fast forward this video.
about this. They don't know.
I want to see if I pulled the John Hopkins ones up. John Hopkins. Let's take a listen.
Scared. I don't even know what the hell to call it. A public emergency now. Now we see all this stuff shutting down. Now nobody can be entertained. They can't be entertained. For more information, you guys go to CDC. The CDC website. Y'all can go there and y'all can go and
We also
look it
open
up.
up. We're
But
also
my
going
thing
to
is
be
that
looking at
public,
the debt
please
clock as
don't
well.
be scared. Don't panic. Please don't. Please don't. Continue to wash your hands. Continue to sanitize your hand. Continue to stay away from people who are sick and coughing. It is what it is. I told you if I see somebody coughing and sneezing, I'm moving away. No shade. Just no shade.
No
I said it
shade.
before and I'll say it again. Nobody don't have time for a common cold,
Okay.
a flu,
They really don't.
or the coronavirus. Nobody has time for that. That
Nobody
stuff
got time
is
for that.
expensive. It's expensive. And it's a price that nobody wants to pay. Not even with their life.
Okay.
So we got to do better in helping ourselves and helping our loved ones and keeping them safe.
That's right.
Sanitizing the little kids' hands. Don't let them be
Preach.
playing all out in the dirt and doing all types of things and you know, this is common stuff, common everyday stuff that we can practice or we should have been practicing. But now again, everybody's just saying it's too late. I'm just saying it's been there and we need to continue what was there. And that is continue to be self-awareness of the stuff that's out there.
That's right.
I'm just saying.
That's right.
Okay. So shout out to everybody who is on here on the live, who's tuned.
Okay, so let me just go ahead. I want to make sure. I want to see if I can follow this. Hold on. Let me just go ahead and put this up here real quick. I'm gonna throw my man Sheeny up here. All right. So yeah. So I'm not really sure because like I had actually put the background on YouTube. But I guess they actually took it down because it had Kobe Bryant face on it. But and then I also have to start saying Rasheem Crawford, aka Sheeny, before I put Kobe in because you know I'll be saying Kobe is like right off the back. But no, so and I gotta really start doing that seriously. I gotta really start telling myself this. It's really Rasheem Crawford Day and Kobe Bryant Day. Hashtag Sheeny, hashtag Kobe. So when I did it, that's why when I did the background, I had the background with Sheeny first and then Kobe because it was just gonna be Kobe until his 1 year anniversary came, and then Sheeny was just gonna take over eternal until I die. Okay, so we're actually working on that because there hasn't been a 1 year anniversary for Rasheem Crawford, aka Sheeny. It has not been a 1 year anniversary, but when that do come. Because again, I guess they see Kobe up there, so they just like it ain't gonna work. All right, so we'll fix all that to get Sheeny nice. But I like this photo. I like the photo with Sheeny. All right, and I guess at this time, I'm gonna change the background to that photo, which we're we just probably have to see some of it, but that's the photo in the background. So yeah, Sheeny. All right, so let me just go ahead and see this video real quick. If I talked about
See, okay,
John Hopkins. Did I bring up the John Hopkins? Okay, I brought up the debt clock.
And I see that they
now hold on, you guys get into this because I'm going to show you guys this. 1 year ago on Friday, I debuted the debt clock. Okay, I'm showing you guys the debt clock, and at that time, we can see right here, we're seeing these numbers here in real time on live. So what I'm going to do is, I guarantee you when I go to the debt clock now, 1 year and 1 day, what the hell is it going to look like? What the hell is it going to look like? All right, so hold on, let's go to the debt clock. I'm curious to see what this is. I am so curious to see what this is. And you know, I think at some point we stopped using it because we were confused on the numbers. But at this time, I think I'm gonna have to stop this. And we've seen that. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. Boop, boop. All right, so yeah, let's go look at that clock right here, right now. Let's see what it looks like right now. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. So yeah, so let's help read these numbers. All right, so we got hundreds, thousands, million, billion, trillion. So in that last one, it was at 23. Now we at 28 trillion. Okay, now I was breaking this down for you guys before because I was saying that it's very important that we follow where our money goes. And you know, when our stimulus check comes, it's gonna be coming from this right here, but we can see that nope, not that one, Kareem. I could tell you, matter of fact, I think it's coming from here. Or wherever it's coming from, it's gonna come from the state. Okay, so let's see. So if Georgia was getting their money in their state, they can pull from their GDP or their revenues just to, you know, I guess. Am I saying that right? I guess I am. I don't know. All right, whatever. It is what it is. The money coming from somewhere, damn it. Okay, let me break it down to you real quick. Anything in the green they're getting, anything in the red will soon be red. And anything in the gray will become green again. So as we see, our debt is continuing to climb up to 82 trillion. Okay, we are 82 trillion. I guarantee you in that video that I just showed you guys, and you guys can go back and look at it, it was not up at that amount. Okay, let's come down here. Let's see how, and I'm gonna have to look at this when I finish this. I have to go back and look at that, then look at this. Look at okay, so we can see here full-time employee, right? Full-time, part-time, right here. We got 124 million full-time workers, and we have 25 million part-time workers. So again, I really would beg the difference. How many of those full-time workers have part-time jobs? Okay, because I know part-time workers are not just part-time. I'm sure we have some full-time workers work part-time just to make ends meet. Hello, somebody. So the official unemployment is at 9,968,000, and actual unemployment is at 17 million. So if we come down here, and again, I would have to go and I would have to look at these numbers to see if these numbers are matching up to this, because again, these numbers can change. And I can tell you, when I first showed the debt clock in the beginning, when I first started my shows using StreamYard, this debt clock was programmed totally different. So I was able to catch the original debt clock, and then when I noticed, because I started using it more frequently and often when I do my videos and it's in archives, they changed it. And I think this is the final piece right here. And I noticed they took a lot of stuff off. And I was like, wait a minute, let me just, okay. But no, hold on. So, yeah, so what they did was they pretty much changed that. So I was like, well, I'll just go back and I'll go forward to see what it is. But it all changed. So you guys can go up here and you guys can go. It's the debt clock, and it's found on usdebtclock.org. So let me just take a look at this. I think we increased in millionaires because we see that it's green and it's 18 million in US millionaires. But red is food stamp recipients. I think this number went up because it says 45 million. And then without insurance, we're still at 29 million. And living in poverty, I believe that number went up too, because we're at now 35 million. Over 35 million people living in poverty. Okay. And I can tell you that the Medicaid enrollment has gone up 61 million, and it just I think it just increased or maybe decreased by one. And the Medicaid recipients, that's over 7 million. Okay, so here we hold everything green, because I told y'all anything in gray will become green. Okay, we can tell that the IRS is getting their money, honey. Okay, those numbers are continuing to go up. All right, and then here's the GDP right here, which I can tell you, I believe it was like lower than no. I gotta really go back and look at that, because I really believe that GDP was at 23 or at 22 at some point. Because I remember, because when Andrew Yang, shout out to Andrew Yang, math, make America think harder. Andrew Yang is the candidate who is running for mayor of New York City. But when Andrew Yang was president, right, he has suggested that he, in his campaign slogan, if he became president, that he was going to give $1,000 to every citizen. And that's where I believe, where now I think where, now with all these stimulus checks are being produced, I think he had something to do with it. I think Andrew Yang had something to do with it, because he was the only candidate that was going to give every citizen $1,000. See, I should have made him president. It wasn't even that. But I'm pretty sure, and I'm going to put this in existence, that he's going to become mayor of New York City. Okay? Because that man's smart. He's smart as hell. Okay? And I really thought that if anything, that they was going to put him in finances when it comes to the money, or make him head Department of Treasury. I'm just saying. But sometimes God calls other people, they're calling to go somewhere else. So maybe he needs to be the mayor of New York, because the governor ain't doing
a good job. These women who are coming forward in these allegations allegedly, and he's not resigning. He's saying that he's not going to step down because it's not the politicians that need to tell him he needs to step down. It's the people. He's there for the people. But it is what it is. The mayor is almost here. Governor needs to resign in New York. Andrew Yang is here. It was because Andrew Yang, when he was running for presidency, I started doing the debt clock. And I remember I looked at the GDP and I was like, wait a minute. If he was thinking about giving $1,000 to every citizen every month for the rest of their life, that money would have came from here, the GDP. I'm pointing like y'all see it, the GDP right here. And I believe it was much higher, but it couldn't have been because if these numbers are continuing to count, it probably was lower and it probably increased up. Okay, so that's the only way I could see that. And if y'all look at this right next to it, this is the total federal, state, and local spending right now, and these people are spending like crazy. Okay, this is the federal people spending, and I think I'm not really sure, but I think the stimulus checks are coming from here. I think. But again, where is that one? Okay, well, we already know that $1.9 trillion relief package where what was just passed last week. Where did that money go into? Oh, it went into the U.S. total debt. The U.S. total debt has jumped. Let's read the numbers. Hundreds, thousands, million, billion, trillion. Oh, it went into 82 trillion. Now we added another $1.9 trillion onto our deficit. But wait a minute, Kareem. Wasn't you saying back then when you was playing the political process, because I'm the press secretary and I'm also the president, and the political process, it's all YouTube gaming. Shout out to my people over YouTube gaming. I love you guys. I got some specials in the scheduling after all this messages on that YouTube gaming. But listen, people don't understand that when we do what we do when it comes to the deficit, okay, it's the 8.2. Political process talks about the deficit in a game. If you guys follow that game, you will know that it's all about all this. It's all about all this. It's all about the money, right? So I was saying on my last meeting, and that's on every Thursdays at 1 p.m. on the tsttv channel, that's Talk Show TTV channel on YouTube, go subscribe. I was saying that if the United States filed for bankruptcy, like, where will we stand at when it comes to numbers? Where will we stand? And then use our assets. We use our assets. We have a lot of assets out there. I'm sure we do. So if the United States filed for bankruptcy, right, does that apply to them if it was 7 years that they got to go strong? Or what? Because, a citizen, you filed for bankruptcy, you got 7 years. Right? And I was also saying that at Fort Knox, where they have that whole building full with gold. I mean, I know that they said that a president wrote into law that no other president after him could use or touch any of that. But come on now. I mean, we're making history here. I think they need to go to Fort Knox, and I think they need to take that gold, and I think they need to melt it, and I think they need to use it to get us out of this terrible mess. Look at it. Just look at these numbers. You understand? And you're saying that gold is going to sit there, and then people over there, the army that's guarding it is going to guard it for eternal. Like, how does that sound? How does that sound? I mean, y'all tried to impeach. Well, y'all did impeach, but y'all didn't. Y'all tried to impeach a president 2 times and failed, right? And you bring him up on charges and then you fail on that, okay? So why won't you just go and take this president? I don't even know what president wrote into office or wrote into law, but why won't you just override that and go and get that gold and use it for the help of the American people? I'm just saying. Or we can stop giving aid to all the people, like dropping all that money down. Because, for example, when they found Osama bin Laden, when they found, I would say Fidel Castro, or I would say, what's his name?
Hassan Sedain. Okay, when they found him and they found all these people, they found these people bundled in tunnels with money. This is money that the government has delivered. Okay, they delivered all these aids and foreign aids and packages. My thing is this: we should be able to give that to the people after we have done what we have done for our country, right? And just give them the leftovers. I'm just saying, because you're crying that you can't give the Texas, I don't know how y'all say it, but the people over in Texas people, when their power went out, you did not give them electricity. They froze to death, or some of them didn't have no power. They was using the snow for water. And when you look at the photo had showed downtown or lightning, and then other homes was out of power, and people's homes was destroyed. But then y'all want to give financial aid packages to third world countries and drop it down from airplanes, and you give it to them, and then what do they do with it? I'll wait. I said I'll wait. When we helped out Haiti back then, right? And I helped out Haiti too. I would expect that my $10 would have gone for a good cause. Look at Haiti now. What happened to all that money that the United States and all the other countries had donated to them? I'll wait. I'll wait. So what I'm saying is, when it comes to our money, 1,200, 1,400, 3,000, let me tell you something. We should do everything we can do to help the citizens of this great country first. Also too, and it's like the backlash from this, from my political process people, they're like, well, when you were the president and there, you gave a lot of visas to the immigration. That's why the immigration loved you in the game. No, what it was is that the constituent did not specifically tell me what type of visas that she was asking for. So what I did was I went and increased the visa, and then boom, it's all red. But then when you get to immigration, it's green. They love me. They love me. But no, it's all about our citizens of this great country. We come first in this country. Okay? Our kids, our elderly, men and women, the army people who serve this great country, we come first. So all this stuff about people being homeless, having no food, it should not be in existence in this country. I'm just saying. If damn it, the minimum wage $15, make it $20. Okay, I'm just saying. Oh, people just saying, inflation. You go to McDonald's and the Big Mac. Go, what the hell you going to McDonald's for? Go make your own food. Grow your own food. Y'all better go over there to They Love channel and watch her content while she show you how to do home tips, do it yourself from your home garden, planting garden. Okay, go over to her channel and watch it, and she will give you some lessons on growing, because that's technically what we should be doing. We should be growing our stuff. We should be eating natural. Okay, but no, they want McDonald's. I want McDonald's. I want chicken McNuggets. I want French fries with salt. I want a Big Mac with make sure they hold the onions and put extra mac sauce. I want a supersized Sprite. I want a supersized Dr. Pepper. Mommy, I want a toy. I want a toy in my cheeseburger, my McNugget Happy Meals. Or what's this food chain that just announced that they have food poison? Arby's? Okay. Was it Arby's? I'm just saying. Those fast food chain birds, they part of this. They part of all this you see right here. Okay, they part of all this. Wherever you spend your money at, they're part of this. Okay, they're part of this. All right, and it is what it is. And you have to go out there and you have to do what you have to do, because at the end of the day, it's gonna all come back to you and what you're doing and how you do it. That's why I'm not mad at T.S. Madison. I love me the big bitch. Okay, I love me some T.S. Madison. And I think at this time we might as well go to T.S. Madison. Hold on, let's go to T.S. Madison. We haven't talked about T.S. Madison in a long time. Hey, boo. No, hold on, no. We haven't really talked about T.S. Madison. I think this time we go to T.S. Madison News. Actually, it is really the Madison Mob News, but it is what it is. So look. I know you guys are watching the WeTV, the T.S. Madison Experience. Oh yeah, we love we. It's not we TV, it's we love us some Mary Mackins. Mama Mary, Holy Ghost got me shouting, tearing up my shoes. I love me some Miss Mary. I wish I had the opportunity to taste her cooking, because I mean, everybody who comes up on the Queen Supreme Court goes into Madison's home, welcome into her home, the marvelous chateau. They always have a piece of Miss Mama Mary cooking. And you know, and I gotta say, and I have to say, okay, while we're here on Madison's News, listen, the bitch let's dish, I said it then and I'll say it again. That's where the fans will come from. That's where you'll get your sell from, because the amount of people who watches Bitch Let's Dish. If Miss Mary took over in the Bitch Let's Dish and she started doing her own food and cooking her own, well, she cooked her own food and start freezing it and sending it to people, them and me, we'll be the first ones right there ordering it out. That's a whole lucrative business. Didn't you say it, Madison? Residual income. Okay, but I know y'all have other projects what you're doing. But yes, WeTV is on. The T.S. Madison Experience is on every Thursday at 10 p.m. WeTV. Okay, listen. Everybody, that's why I say I can't get mad at Madison, because everybody hating. Okay, it's a lot of haters. I'll be reading the comments. I'll be reading the stories. I see the things out there. That's a man. Okay, that's a man with a dick. Okay, ain't nobody got time for that, and it is what it is. So we'll say this. This is the first time, because T.S. Madison is making history. Okay, and look at her. She's on TV, and where you at? You just still hating on the sideline. That's what it is, right? You still hating on the sideline. But no, hold on. No. So she is actually first black trans woman, okay, to have her own reality show on television. No, I'm serious. T.S. Madison she holds, uh, um, she holds a special, higher level, okay, like the vice president, Kamala Harris. Okay, in her speech, Kamala Harris says she may be the first, but she's not going to be the last. T.S. Madison may be the first, but she's not going to be the last. She's not going to be the last. There, like she said on the Lonnie B show, she is paving a way for other trans women to make it in to the door. She ain't gonna come in and fuck shit up. She gonna come in and make it good. So when it's time for the Lord to call her home from labor to reward, all that other stuff that's there is gonna rise up, okay, for other transgenders, okay, and it shows that she paved the way and laid the foundation, okay, for those to come after her. Okay, or some of them are doing it right now. They're preparing themselves to tell their story or tell their reality. And this is the only we can only get it from the T.S. Madison experience. There is no other. Okay, there's no Miss Mary. There's no Oliver Twist. There's no Allegra. There's no Craig Stewart the Riot. There's no other of these people. Okay, it is all there, and that's why I strongly advise you to go watch the T.S. Madison Experience right on WeTV. They took it out of they took time to let I got to be careful what I say. They took time to show the American people that there are other people out there like T.S. Madison, okay, that, and that's the whole reality. There's other people out there that will show you what we get on Thursdays at 10 p.m. right there on WeTV. You can only see it. I can't really tell you about it. I can only tell you that Miss Mary is who I love. I love dearly. I love T.S. Madison, but I love Miss Mary. Okay. And what sticks with me is when she said that it feels like, she's losing a son, but she's gaining a daughter. Miss Mary, by being the person who she is and the God-fearing woman she is, Holy Ghost got me shouting, tearing up my shoes. Okay, the God-fearing, she is accepting what majority people won't even accept. And they would say, oh, it's an abomination to the word and abomination to God. Well, in her life, that's what matters to Miss Mary. And that's what matters to that family. And that's what matters to those friends and everybody over there. That's what matters to them. And that's why they're able to click and stay together and make residual income for life. I'm just saying. And I can tell you that people should stop hating and just jump on the bandwagon and get you some of that residual income, because that's where don't y'all everybody ain't y'all about the money? Y'all want to go where the money isn't what the guy said, where the money reside, where the money reside, where the money reside, where the money, y'all want the money, right? So I really believe that, in the whole, I honestly believe in the whole serenity prayer, each one teach one. So I believe that if we stop and put all that hatred and put all that other stuff aside and stop seeing it as the man and the dick between her legs and she got she got titties and that's a tranny on television. If you put all that derogatory stuff behind you, like I rebuke it in the name of Jesus, okay? And you looked at the brighter picture of it, like Maddie in the morning, Maddie in the morning. You know how you got that crimson? You know how you got, if you look at that and you look at all that and you see, I guarantee you make some residual income. I'm telling you, you will get it. It's a life lesson behind T.S. Madison and the T.S. Madison experience. So I'm telling you guys, go and watch the T.S. Madison experience because it is something for the books. That's what she said. It's something for the books. There you go. Wait, let me. I don't got my I got some coffee, but you know how she is in the tub. Don't beat me there, bitch. Meet me there, okay? But no, shout out to T.S. Madison. Shout out to all the cast. I love how when the show comes on and then they have their after show at the end. Oh my God. Thank you guys who actually helped produce the show of T.S. Madison Experience. I pray to God, okay, that this continues to go on. There's episode after episode. Let me just continue. Let me just say this. Hold on. Shout out to Lee Daniels. Okay? Shout out to Lee Daniels. I gotta say this right now. Lee Daniels. And see, this gonna make me go into that whole disgrace Jesse Smollett bullshit. And no, the state of Chicago or Illinois, y'all better not drop that man charges. Y'all better not drop it. Shout out to Lee Daniels. When Lee Daniels had Star and Empire on television, okay, before the disgrace Jesse Smollett fucked that up, okay, Lee Daniels was paving the way for transgenders, okay, and that's why I love me some Miss Lawrence, okay, and I love Derek J, and I love Debbie from Fashion Queens. I love them all. But T.S. Madison, she had something. She was the spokesperson. She was the person who did the after shows, and she had something that was going, and you guys can see it in the archives, but that dude messed it up, okay? But shout out to Lee Daniels, because on that show Star, it showed a lot, okay? It showed a lot, and it opened up doors for a lot of people,
Okay, and I think that's how Pose started, or working with Pose, and a lot of other things that came after. But shout out to Lee Daniels. I just my heart goes out to him. Okay, because again, he had something that was going for him, what he created on Fox, which was Empire and Star. Okay, but it's all over because this dude. But no, T.S. Madison, she's been on television. She did the whole RuPaul, okay, DragCon. She came to New York when she was at the Jacob Javits Center. She also came to the club over here, and actually, my name was picked when they did the raffle, when they came over to the hotel, the Tropicana in the Bronx. But unfortunately, I could not go. But I still hit her up on social media. We are friends on Facebook. Okay, so no, I love T.S. Madison. I love T.S. Madison. I love everything that she's doing. Okay, and I say shout out to her. That's why we have T.S. Madison's Mighty Mob News, because I am part of the Mighty Mob, and we definitely stand up and we ride and die for T.S. Madison. So yes, you guys go up there, T.S. Madison Experience on WeTV, 10 p.m. If you don't have it on cable, you guys can go on YouTube. You guys can download streaming apps that will have WeTV. Okay, so at this time, we're going ahead and move on. Shout out to T.S. Madison. Okay, that was the Matty Mob News. Okay, so moving right along. Okay, so if you guys have checked me out on Radio 911 season 1 episode something, okay, it's on my page. Want to say shout out to Rodney Chester. Rodney Chester, you guys know, is from the movie show Noah's Ark, and also Jumping the Broom, and also 90 Days, and also the Corona Chronicles, and also doing he's also the ambassador for Metro Health DC, where he did the virtual party for online for Boys Aren't Blue. I hope I'm getting all this right. I have a good memory. I'm almost 40 in August. Okay, so I have a good memory. But no, shout out to Rodney Chester. Okay, he just posted online that he made a cover of a magazine. Shout out to him. He is doing great things. Okay, and God is using him to continue to bless us with his content. Okay, so shout out to him. Okay, next. Now we're moving right along. Oh my goodness, we're actually that time is over with. So I actually wanted to let me see how I'm gonna do this. I'm actually over. I'm going over my time. I'm not. I just see when I talk about the goodness of the Lord, and when I talk about T.S. Madison, I just gotta talk, and I just talk so much about her that I forget about the time. Okay. So yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I really wanted an hour. Okay, listen. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and end this. No, you can't end this, Kareem. You can't. You have lots and more stuff to talk about. Okay, we'll just go an hour, 30 minutes. Okay, because I'm really good on it. I'm trying to really be good on time because I really don't want this to be long. So I'm going to go continue to move on. All right, real quick. So if you guys have not subscribed or subscribe to the tsttv. tsttv is Talk Show TTV, which is a new YouTube page on YouTube that sponsors the shows like GTA 5. So all my people, YouTube game, hello, how y'all doing? I'm in the building. So yes, thank you guys so much for tuning in to the premiere that goes down every Thursday at 5 o'clock. Yes, Thursday, and at 5. The only reason why it's at 5 because it's GTA 5. And the reason why they picked Thursday is because Thursday was picked. Okay? So thank you guys so much for loving on the GTA 5. I have a whole new episode coming out every Thursday at 5 p.m. But also too, tsttv is also the home to the political process, where I am the press secretary and I'm giving you guys information and updates on the game, the political process. And also too, you guys can find me and Naylove on the Naylove Show. It's also on the TST TV. The TST TV blog page
is a blog page that share content of Omega Studio News, Talk Show T, What I See You See, What's Going On in America, Jewelry Review, Ghetto Kitchen Man, and also I do want to say the Pretty Bitch Club, but according to, and this is where I need to say shout out to Princess Diamond because I didn't say shout out to Princess Diamond. I know we email, we correspond with each other, but I do want to put this out there in archives because I think I need to do a video with the Pretty Bitch Club, and I need to do a video with Periscope. Because with Periscope is leaving the building March the 31st. There is no more Periscope, y'all. After March 31st, Periscope is ending. It is through. They are closing their doors. Okay? Also, the Pretty Bitch Club. Now, here it is. Facebook, since they're redesigning everything with the Pretty Bitch Club, they're saying that the profanity of the Pretty Bitch Club, bitch, is profanity, so they need to change it. I already hit the administrator up, who is, of course, Princess Diamond, and she is responding accordingly to what she needs to do. Either make me the administrator, or we're going to have to say goodbye to the Pretty Bitch Club, because Facebook is on the purpose that if you don't change this name, because, if I was the administrator, I would have already changed it, but I'm only the moderator, I'm only the editor. But if the name is not changed, and I don't know, I think the last that I checked, they sent me like 4 messages. Okay, so I don't know if they're giving to the end of this month or they're giving it to the end of the year. The end of this week. But I do know that they sent me 4 messages and they had told me that I need to change the name. So we are now looking to change the name to either the Princess Diamond Club or the Princess Diamond Show. Just to get that profanity out, because if we cannot change it and Princess Diamond does not have or cannot find the email, or if, we're going to have to say goodbye to it. Unless I can probably hit up Facebook and ask them, if this was the case, Princess Diamond, if this was the case, okay, if you cannot find that email that's registered to that profile, we're going to have to email them together to know that your identity and that's your real you and I'm real me, and that we are monitors and your administrator of this page, and that we cannot find that info. And also, too, I believe, and I think I know what the problem is, Princess Diamond, because I actually looked at some of the old messages, and I think your profile was hacked. I think it was hacked. And I think we can use that as the problem, because right after it was hacked, I believe, because I do see some messages on there, you had got a new profile. And I think that was the problem. I think that's the problem, but correct me if I'm wrong, Princess Diamond. But if that's the case, to the fans over there on the Pretty Bitch Club, we're going to try to save the page, especially because we do have some people. I do see the analysts for the page and who's interacting and who's there. So we do have some people that are there. So we're going to try to save it. I'm going to try to save the Pretty Bitch Club. And if we can, we just have to change the name. If they can do it on their behalf and use Princess Diamond and us there, because we're the editor and administrator, we can change the name to either the Princess Diamond Show or the Princess Diamond Club. But we got to get rid of the Pretty Bitch Club, because they are saying that that's profanity and it is not healthy for Facebook or social media. Okay, so yes, and also while we're on there, I have my sponsors. Okay, oh yeah, you guys see me with the ring. So Skipper Pledge, soberskipper.com. They're sponsoring. Sponsor, and I do have these, and we can order. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and do this. I did say that I was gonna go and hold on. Let me just do this real quick. I gotta put all this stuff out here. All right, so
Yes. So yes, this is Kobe Bryant Day. Yes, hashtag Kobe Bryant Day and Rasheed Crawford Day. Hashtag that. Also, two hashtag TSTTV. That's TSTTV for Talk Show TTV. And also, shout out to our moderators on the Omega Studio News and also Talk Show T and Ghetto Kitchen Man. Did not forget about that. You guys all know that I do Ghetto Kitchen Man on Instagram, IGTV. So you guys can go up there. But last, I do want to let you guys know that if you don't have or you don't want to go on the social media platforms like Instagram and you don't want to go to YouTube to deal with all the commercials and deal with all the ads, and you don't want to go to Facebook because you know Facebook's starting to get ads on their videos too. I seen it. I seen the Facebook. Okay. Well, if you don't have Facebook, you guys can go on the blog page, okay? On the blog page. Let me just go ahead and get this up for you guys so you guys can see what I'm talking about. We are live on the blog page. Yeah, we are live on the blog page. No, we're not. Yes, we are. We are live on the blog page. How are you going to tell them we are live on the blog page and we ain't live? You got to show them that we're live on the blog page too. Yeah, hello. Yeah. Yeah. We are live on the blog page. Can't you see right here? We are live on the blog page. We are live on the blog page. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And this is it right here. There you go. So if you guys want to go up on the blog page, that is right here. We are live on the blog page. So yeah, go up on the blog page. Okay. Oh, look at that. That is so pretty. I love the 3D effect right there. Hello. Let me wave. Oh, I love it. She said, "Child, if you like it, I love it." Okay. So yeah. So we're live on the blog page and definitely doing its thing. But while we're here, I do want to show you guys this real quick. TSTTV has its own uh, page up here as well, and you guys will see up here what I'm talking about when I say the GTA 5. This was the episode that went down. Oh, you could peep my car out. What my car out? Peep my car out in GTA 5. Peep my car out in GTA 5, boo. I mean, Franklin got money. He got money. He got money in the game. He got money in the game, and he definitely be doing his thing. But this next episode that's gonna come out on on Thursday at 5 o'clock, I'm gonna actually be in a police car. I'm gonna steal a police car. I don't know where I'm gonna steal a police car from, but I'm gonna go take a police car and we just gonna drive around. Matter of fact, this is what I'm gonna do. Since I was a police officer in GTA 5, the Los Santos LSPD FR, and I played as the rookie Lisa. I'm going to show you guys in the next episode what and where I did my arrest at, where I patrolled at, what I did, and where I had a high-speed chase at. Okay? And what I'm going to do is, I don't know, I'll probably do it for the people, but probably on Thursday after show, what I'll do is I'll go and we'll do the video, and then I'll split the screen, and then I'll show you guys the video of the actual original content where I was the police officer at LSPDFR. I think there's probably 3 videos, but there is one video where I was in a high speed chase. We just got an alert out on a car. I just arrested a suspect from trespassing not too far from the police department. And I arrested him because he had a warrant out for his arrest. I put him in the back. No, he didn't have a warrant. He had no ID. I put him in the back of the car. I was about to take him into booking. And that's when the ARP or APR hit out of a car that was close by. And they needed pursuit. They needed somebody to go. So I got reprimanded. I had got reprimanded because I had a suspect in the car. I actually, instead of dropping him off, I backed my car out. I was in a Chevrolet Caprice, the old cars. I put my lights and sirens on, and I went after that bitch. Okay, and I I tried to pull him over, but he kept going and he kept going. And then when we got maybe like we was like kind of like 5 blocks, 6 blocks away from where the precinct was, right by the highway. This drove his car up on the sidewalk. I got my car behind him, got out, pulled my gun out. I was gonna stop him, and he pretty much opened fire at me. And this was my first time I'm on duty and first time playing it, and I don't know what to do. I'm trying to shoot. I'm trying to shoot at this man, and I didn't know that the arrow in GTA 5 has the point. So wherever you point the arrow at, you're gonna shoot them. And I was shooting everywhere. But what was so crazy was, it is all a video, YouTube gaming. The suspect that I was supposed to book was in the back of the seat, and I was open firing. So yeah, he did get he got a counter suit. He sued the police department of Los Santos. He got a nice chunk of change. Okay, I lost my job as a police officer. Okay, I was reprimanded at first, suspended without pay, and then I lost my job as a police officer in Los Santos. That's why you see no more content. Okay, so yes, yeah, he so yes, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to steal a police car, as you guys see here, Franklin. I'm gonna steal a police car, and I'm going to show you guys the areas where I used to patrol at, and hopefully I can do that all in an hour. And then on the after show, what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and split the screen, show for all my fans up there on YouTube Gaming, because we do have a lot of fans for YouTube Gaming up there on tsttv. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching and participating in the game, because you guys love it, and I do the games that you guys love. Okay, so I'll do the split screen, and then I'll show you guys actuality area. I think I could do that. I think I could do that on StreamYard. I think I could do that. I'm going to split it, and then I'm going to, and that's gonna be, I'm gonna be live. I'm gonna probably do that live. I'm gonna probably do that live, hopefully. Okay, yeah, and actually, Cook County Courthouse is live. You know, they actually have court every single day. They have court every single day online. That's why I don't understand how people are saying that they courts are closed and Cook County, they're actually doing their court on television. I mean, on YouTube. I mean, you just hear it visually, but it is, you don't see it. Like, you don't see them, so you just hear them. Okay, but at one point they did have them visually where you could see them, but they just said for copyright issues and for security purposes that they're just gonna cover it. But yes, they're live right now. It is time went forward today, ladies and gentlemen. Time went forward today, thank the Lord. So in California and Chicago right now, it's 11:31. So they just now opened up their courthouses over there, which they probably already opened, but the hearing is starting right now, and they be going all day. I'm talking about they have so many cases because they got to do hospitals, they have to do misdemeanors in custody, they have to do felony in custody, and I'm telling you, the shit that you hear. Oh my God! Hold on. We could let that play. The stuff that you hear over there. Oh my goodness! You can't record it. Don't even record it, because they will find it if you put it out online, and they will bring your ass in and they will charge you. Okay, and you will be sitting on California Ave in the Cook County Jail. Okay, yeah. All right. So yeah. So I'm just saying, it's just shit that you hear on there that is real, bitch. And these are people that has just been locked up. These are people who been given second chances. And then what's so crazy about it, and I get a kiki out of it. Yeah, kiki is a laugh. Okay. I get a kiki out of it is when they say we have some good news and we have some bad news. State non-pros on all count charges, meaning that the counts is dismissed. That's the good news. But the bad news is that you have a warrant. It's not funny because what these people who come in because what happens is they tell the first what happened. I'll give you a little rundown. because I can't show it up on here because it will be copyright infringement. I could tell you. So when it comes up, the judge will tell you, we're live on YouTube, we're conducting this court hearing on YouTube, and then we're going to do the in cases. So we call one person. So what happens is the judge will speak, and then the next will be pretrial. Pretrial will give them. You will actually know about the person in pretrial when you hear about the numbers. Like they probably recommend a curfew or recommend a bracelet or whatever, and that will be determined off of their rap sheet. But if they are published, but if they don't have a published, then they'll probably say they don't have it on record, and then the judge will say the state. Then the state will come in, who is the prosecutor, and then they will say on March the 13th, this individual was spotted on, and or so is mainly a lot of them. I think probably 25% or 30% is mainly sold to an undercover officer. And if anything, they will drop the charges by doing Nolly Pross, but they can't because either person is on a D bond already out, because they have I bonds where you sign on RR, and D bonds is where you got to post, and then those are only two, I bonds and D bonds. So if the person is D bond on somewhere else and they picked up a new case, it's so crazy because they may be on parole or probation, and the prosecutors say they are lodging, or they want them to, press the charges against them. So the judge will tell the state to raise her right hand and swear her in, and then the person who the suspect or defendant, he actually now got not only the first charge, but he has to deal with, he got a no bail because he can't bail out on the violation of probation or the violation of parole. I'm telling y'all, go on. It's Cook LinkedIn Courtroom 100, Cook County. Just type in Cook County Courtroom 100 LinkedIn. That's LEIGHTON. I think that's the county in Chicago. But if you go to the Cook County website, they will have all these, like 100, 102, 500. I mean, it's so many. They doing the whole virtual stuff, okay? You'll see all the rooms. And then if you have court, they will tell you when you can add in to go to the Zoom. But if you're not part of that court, you're not supposed to be there. They're gonna tell you you're gonna have to go to the waiting room. And if you want to watch the procedures, you have to go on YouTube. But I'm just telling you, it's so interesting to hear because so much is happening, and it's so crazy because I'll be tearing up when I be hearing the motherfucking stories, like the fucking people that come up, and you hear the state saying these charges, and then you got motherfuckers where fathers and is molesting their daughters and molesting their sons, and it's like, oh my God, like this is really happening in the motherfucking world, and then you hearing it. This is just a small part in this great big country. But I'm just telling you, it's really interesting to listen to the court procedure, because it's actually good for the soul, bitch, because you know that you don't want to be in that predicament. You don't want to definitely be in that predicament. You don't want to be locked up. You don't want somebody telling you what to do. You don't want to be been told to go to bed. Some people experience that. Okay, and some people actually like being told that, like the motivation, how I do on IGTV, that's another conversation. But some people like that, you understand? And then some people just feel like their homes. See, that's what you need to do, Kareem. That's what I do, because I be going everywhere. Okay, no, I'm not rambling. My mind just be going, and I just be coming up with so much information that all my platforms that I have, I just be now putting it into me, because I tell you, I'm my biggest fan. I am my biggest fan. Okay, and I love me some me. It's me, myself, and I. It's the Lord, me, myself, and I. Okay, and I love me some me. So when I go back and look at this, I can hear it. Okay, you guys are watching my GTA 5 special that went down on Thursday. Okay, that's my call. Oh God, I'm about to go on the shootout with the police officers. Okay, so yeah, so what I want to do because I had it before, and that's what when I was brainstorming, and when we had our meeting on Zoom with our team from the Omega City News and Talk Show TTV, they were giving me some insights as well because guys, the session is coming back. I keep saying this is like I know y'all like, but the session is gonna come back. It's coming back. It's coming back. We're working on it. We are working on it. Trust me. Al Nicholson, Daquan Jones, they know what they're doing. Okay. And we are working on it because we're trying to do something new for 2021 into 2022. Okay. And we really want to bring up, just like how we brought up the Talk Show T and the Talk Show TTV and how it started and the year came back. Matter of fact, listen, and this is what I forgot, and I'll do this real quick. This is what I forgot to say when I was on Radio 911. Even though it probably wasn't appropriate to put the whole feature on with the Rodney Chester on Radio 9, but it's all good. Radio 911 that's a new platform. That's one of the platforms that has about 7 episodes into the first season, and we decided to do Rodney all because of the fact. And I forgot to say this too. You know, Talk Show T started because of him. Talk show, see, just like I tell you guys, Ghetto Kitchen Man started because of Dish Less Dish. Jury Review came from the Queen Supreme Court. Okay, Talk Show T started from Rodney. Now, if you guys go on the episode of Radio 911 and y'all see where I showed an old video, okay, of Jania Frederick and Rodney Chester together in her home. That video was on Ustream, but they took it off. Okay, but I thank God that I recorded it and I showed you guys that in Radio 91 episode. And on that video, it showed, right? It showed Jania Frederick and Rodney Chester. Viewer discretion is advised for this. I'm about to be shot up. So if you guys don't like blood or whatever, go turn away. Okay, and guns and shooting. But yes, so Rodney was being interviewed by Jania Frederick because she was doing her show on Ustream, and she had said, "Well, what's the ticker? What's the ticker?" And no, she said what? She said, "What's the T?" And he said, "I don't know. I don't know the Talk Show T." I honestly to God, my right hand to God. When he said, "What's the Talk Show T?" I was like, I know exactly what I'm about to do. I'm about to start the Talk Show T. And that's what I started. I started Talk Show T. And then it evolved into Talk Show TTV. And then TSTTV started. Okay. And then TST again is the home for the content of all the programs and platforms that I just named. Okay, so yes, so we have about 5 more minutes. So yes, this is what you guys are watching. You're watching the special that has gone down on a premiere that goes down every Thursday. Every Thursday, new episode at 5 p.m. right on the TST channel. Every Thursday, y'all. So if y'all want to go and follow me on GTA 5, I already gave y'all a sneak peek of, well, I didn't tell y'all, I visualized to y'all, and I also did that verbally, what it is, what I'm going to be doing for the next Thursday, okay? And that is going to be the 18th. Yep. So we have episodes 18th, 25th, and the 1st, okay? And then also, too, last but not least, right here on this Kobe Bryant and Rasheed Crawford Day, there we go. Right here on the Rasheed Crawford Day and the Kobe Bryant Day, okay? The episodes that are going to go down for GTA 5 are going to be the 18th and is going to be the 25th, the 1st, and 8th. We're going to I have enough episodes all the way until May. We're trying to get in enough episodes so by the time the summer comes, we will actually we actually come out with season 2. But I want to definitely tell y'all that the online memorial is going to pop off for my boy Rasheem Crawford. We have not forgot about him. We do know that Rasheem Crawford, my friend Sheeny, has been a part of the groups and everything that I have done. He supported me in everything that I've done, as far as especially in YouTube gaming, my groups. He's been a big help and a big support. And I will never forget him for that. His name will stay alive as long as I am alive. Okay? It will carry on. Okay? And I have nothing else but to respect his name. Rasheem Crawford. Okay? AKA Sheeny. My best friend. Okay? And that's why I respect him on this day. It will always be his day because this is the day that the good Lord called him home from labor to reward on a Sunday, August 9th, 2020. Okay, that's when the good Lord called him home. And then you're wondering why Kobe Bryant died on a Sunday. Okay, that's why we added him there. But again, we're going to actually wither out the Kobe because Kobe already had his year. And we're just going to go ahead and keep Sheeny, Rasheem Crawford, eternal. Okay, but we still love Kobe Bryant and we still love what he does. His legacy is infinity. It's infinity in every country. Okay, Sheeny may not be in every country, but he's here. Okay, Kobe's everywhere. He's international, domestic. He's everywhere. But Sheeny, we're gonna keep his name alive. We're gonna keep his name alive, and we're gonna keep the programs alive. So yeah, a virtual online memorial will be happening very soon for my boy Rasheem Crawford. Okay, so yes, so yeah. All right, so yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you guys so much for tuning in to this special right here. Yeah, it is what it is. Okay, so yes, please join me. GTA 5, you guys see it right here, right now, going down. Check this video out if you want to see the rest of this. Go on the tsttv on YouTube and watch the content. You will find the GTA 5. You will find Kareem Clemons on the Nay Love Show. You will find Talk Show TTV News. You will find, I think, oh, that was another thing. Another brick in the mall. Now, for those who are on, yeah, I know, I gotta get to those emails. I'll come back. I will come back and I will actually get you guys what you need to do. But if anything, I should talk it out real fast. Okay, so the emails I have, I will be giving you guys. I did receive the information about the R. Kelly, and I did receive information about what was that other? Okay, so you guys asked me if you guys asked me if we can move the time from 5 o'clock to another. Well, we're not gonna be able to move the time from 5 o'clock because of the because GTA 5. We may not be able to move the day, but we'll probably talk about that in another video. I want to thank everybody so much for tuning in to this stream right here, right now. It is Rasheem Crawford Day and Kobe Bryant Day right here on this Sunday. Happy Sunday. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. For more information, you guys can visit the blog page. Bye-bye.